So Miami of Ohio wins yesterday in Kalamazoo, Michigan against the Western Michigan Broncos, and they remain undefeated at 29-0, and it is complete crazy talk to imagine there are people that will tell you that this team is not a 100% lock to make the NCAA tournament. I understand no quad one victories. They haven't played a quad one team. They're 29-0 and 16-0 in their conference, and I get it. West Michigan's not that great of a team, but what's going to get forgotten about all of this is that Miami was out multiple starters. They find a way to get it done despite the fact Peter Suder, who had 18 points, fouls out with 6 minutes to go. They come back from down 8 with 4 minutes to go, and the RedHawks prevail, yet to lose a game in 2025 and 2026. I think it's just crazy talk to say they're not 100% in for the tournament. And it's crazy that ESPN will tell you they're still an 11 seed and they need to win the MAC to get into the actual tournament itself. Yet, teams like Auburn out of the SEC, and 11 teams now in the SEC are projected to make the tournament more than any other conference in college basketball. Yet Auburn is 6-9 in the conference, 15-13 this season, and has lost 6 out their last 7 games. But yet, no, Auburn's 100% going to get in, and yet Miami of Ohio needs to still win the MAC. Now, again, the RedHawks are going to be favorites to win the MAC, but just the way that they're playing right now, there is a chance someone could upset them, just because of the fact, too, right, there is a pure target on the back, obviously, of the RedHawks, because they are ranked, they are undefeated, so every team, obviously, is trying their damn hardest to beat them, like yesterday in Kalamazoo against Western Michigan. But the game, obviously, that might be concerning for Miami, like everyone keeps talking about, is them versus the Akron Zips. The Zips won the MAC last season with Tavari Johnson, a very experienced group. Akron lost the first matchup to Miami of Ohio in Oxford earlier this year. They are likely to meet yet again in the MAC championship game, and the craziest thing would be, is if Miami wins out, which they likely will, they have Toledo and Ohio from here on out, they go 31-0, they win their first 2 games in the MAC tournament, putting them at 33-0, and say they do lose a competitive game to a really good Akron team, you're telling me a 33-1 team would miss the tournament because they lost their conference championship game, yet Auburn, who's barely over 500, is an automatic lock. And I know what you can say, well, put Miami versus Auburn in the tournament, see what happens. Again, that's March if they played in the first 4, or who else is projected to be in the first 4 right now? Cal. Actually, well, Cal's actually right now supposed to be out, and Auburn's in, which makes no sense either. But again, you just don't know how good these teams are until you actually put them in the dance, and again, with 68 teams make the tournament, I understand there's so many automatic qualifiers with the mid-majors, but if you're telling me that Miami of Ohio is not one of those best teams in the country to get in that tournament, it's absolutely absurd.